Hi guys, I recently watched a video. I saw this other lady talking about 7 to 10 degrees that are useless. I watched that video hoping to see or to get to understand as to why would a degree be useless. But after watching that video, I took notes of about 7 degrees, which I totally agreed to be useless. Just that we study these degrees not knowing how to apply them into the work field, or how to apply them career wise, or how to make them productive into our lives. And one of those degrees was criminal justice. And the reason behind my disagreement here is that, okay, yes, it is difficult to get employed with just a criminal justice degree with no experience. Just to get in the field is difficult. But if you are in the criminal justice sphere, if you are already working within, for example, the South African Police Service, or maybe the judiciary or something, it is a beneficial degree to have. It is beneficiary to have such a qualification, just for growth and to gain more knowledge. So I wouldn't render this degree completely useless, but just that it's one of those degrees wherein you wouldn't advise a young person, or someone who's just come out of high school who wants to get into the employment sector to study. So that's why I always disagree with people who say there are degrees that are useless. And number two in my list was political sciences. Again, why would you call that degree useless? It's for politicians in the first place. So you can't study that degree and expect to go work in the bank, or expect to go work in schools, or wherever. So the people who study that degree or that course are already into the political sphere, and they study it to gain knowledge. They study it, for growth and much more opportunities within this the sphere that they are already in. I'll make a very, very simple and honest statement. It is very simple to get into the political sphere even without a qualification. Well, if in other countries it's difficult, well, welcome to South Africa. You can just get into the political sphere with no grade 12 or matric. Even without a driver's license, you don't need a car. You don't even need a car to be a politician. So it is that simple. But when you're already into that sphere, you need educational backup. You need to couple your experience with education. And we've seen the disadvantages of being a politician who is not educated. Like, most of them get exposed at their highest level. Like, you find someone who start politics from varsity, and then they graduate into the political sphere. They become maybe a mayor. From becoming a mayor, become a minister. And just when you are at the peak of your career, that is when you get exposed that, yo, this guy doesn't even have matric. Maybe that's why he made so many mistakes, or maybe that's why he's corrupt. So you get associated with bad things as a politician, as a result of not having a background of education. Number three of those degrees, we have music. Again, why study music if you want to submit your CVs? Like, guys, come on. I don't agree with the fact that this degree is useless. It is going to be difficult for someone to study music and expect to get employed. Who's going to employ you? If you want to become a musician, go to studio. Study music to gain knowledge on how, to juggle the two, and how to go through the music industry and be successful. Learn new things every day. Learn things that you cannot learn in studio, or you cannot get from those people that are experienced into the music industry. Get the knowledge, get the education. Education is always the key, guys. You can't go anywhere without education. So also a music degree falls out of the useless degrees. Number four, which I noted down, fashion designer. Yes, being a fashion designer comes with passion. It comes with the gift of wanting to be, a fashion designer. So you need education to enhance your skills. You need education, to be unique and have that educational background. But you're not going to need that degree to get employed, because most of these people don't get employed actually. Like, fashion designers design products and then they sell to their clients or to their customers. So you're not going to get employed. So why would someone call this degree a useless qualification. It is not useless. It is useless to someone who wants to apply it in um, a negative way. It is useless to someone who wants to study it, compile a CV, and submit to. I'll make an example to APSA and say I want to get employed at APSA. Obviously, you're not gonna get employed. Number five, admin and HRM. There are a lot of people who have this qualification in South Africa. A lot, trust me. And okay, I'm not sure about the stats, but most people who have this qualification are already into the working department. It's easy to get this degree. It's not one of the most difficult ones, but it is very very beneficial to have it, especially if you're already into the working industry, because there are so many opportunities to grow, and you get to gain the knowledge that you wouldn't gain just by working there. So it is not a useless degree, and if you're going to apply for promotions, most opportunities that you'll find at your workplace, you'll find them saying maybe you need a qualification of NQF level 7 or 8, 7, 8, or NQF level 6 for that matter, for a qualification that is related to, or something like related to admin or HRM. So it is beneficial to have such a qualification if you're already into the working industry, and so this degree is also not useless. Number six, culinary arts. If you want to become a chef, go and study culinary arts. Go and study culinary arts, especially now that most people are jumping over to overseas. There are a lot of opportunities overseas if you want to do that. If you don't want to work, you can open your own restaurant. If you're already working in a restaurant, it is beneficial to have such a qualification. So this qualification is again not useless. Let's take it out of the list. Number seven, philosophy. I don't have anything more to say, guys. Like, all these degrees are not useless. You can't study philosophy and expect to get employed. You are a philosopher. Like, I don't know. If you disagree with what I'm saying, guys, please just go into the comment section below. Tell me what you think. But this is my view on this one. It is important, guys, to know what you're studying and why you're studying it. That is the most important thing. And once you know these two things, then you will know how to apply your degree, your qualification, your knowledge, to in a productive way for your life. Because not all these degrees that we're studying are going to get us employed. Because not all of them were designed for employment. Get that into your thick head. I'm done. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for tuning by from a burn donating from South Africa. Dream venture reborn to the world. I love you all. Never funanga man than do a video. Ciao.